What's up guys, it's Grim here, Grim Gaming UK, and I want to start this video off by saying a huge thank you to everybody that has subbed and everybody that viewed my camo video. I'm not a big channel, and to get 300 views, 300 plus views on a video or doing something that I love doing is fantastic. It's amazing for me, it's mind-blowing, and I just want to say a huge thank you. So with that out of the way, what's this video about? Well, it's about microtransactions, and I know before you stand up and all gang up and beat the shit out of me, let me justify myself. My last video was about what they actually looked like, how much they cost, and all that good stuff for those that hadn't seen it already. What this is about is whether I think they're a good idea, and just my general feelings about what this means for Call of Duty in a game that we all love, or love to hate at least. I will start this off by saying, or by posing a question, and then, fingers crossed, answering that question. The question is, what will kill COD? What will kill Call of Duty? It's a question we've all asked every year. People look at games that will kill Call of Duty. Now, Activision have come out and said, quite publicly, that their sales will be down. They forecast sales will not be as good as in previous years for the as yet unnamed Call of Duty. We'll call it Modern Warfare 4 for argument's sake. Now they've come out and said this because of the console wars that were going to kick off with the new consoles, because of all that good stuff. A number of reasons. So, what are they going to do? They're not in this for love or charity. They're not in this because they enjoy making a fabulous game. They're in this because Call of Duty makes money. Simple as that. Call of Duty makes a fucking bucket full of cash. So, if that bucket full of cash is suddenly going to be a little bit less, well, you need to start making that cash up elsewhere. And that's where microtransactions and, you know, to a certain extent, the DLCs have already been adding to their cash pot. But something changed. Something changed with Black Ops 2. What changed, Grim? Well, a subtle little change, and now two things which on their own mean very little, but I think together mean quite a lot. And that is, the last big map DLC we had was the Peacekeeper. Or, sorry, was part of it was the Peacekeeper. Something else was create a class, and now the fact you can have 100 classes available to you. Now that is interesting, and the reason it's interesting is because you have taken out part of your role-playing element. Now what I mean by that is, in COD 4, what was a huge addiction was the role-play game element. The fact you could level up, and as you did so you unlocked things, you unlocked new perks, you unlocked new guns. This is what made Call of Duty, that and kill streaks. So, what you're going to do is you're going to turn around and say, well, hang on a minute, what about those people that, and Battlefield have done this, what about those people that work and that don't have all the time in the world to dedicate to Call of Duty like YouTubers have? You know, surely it's unfair that they can't be Prestige Masters, or they can't have this or can't have that. I know, they're out working every day, so they have money. So why don't we, as a fair compromise, turn around and say, you can unlock Prestige Master and everything that entails for a small financial amount. Okay. That's what you want to do. I think they'll go that way. What else? What about camos? Well, they've done that. Camos are done. They have now released camos. But what about unlock camos? So you could potentially unlock all camos in the game by purchasing a camo pack for X number of points. What about guns? Well, they've released the Peacekeeper, you know, and if you downloaded the DLC, you can use the Peacekeeper. And we've used the Peacekeeper, all of us, I think, by now, or seen it being used, or picked it up off the ground. And it's okay. It's not a bad gun. It's, you know, it's no striker. And this is what we get into. But what happens when all of a sudden the next microtransaction is the Striker, or the AA-12, or the UMP-45, or the M16 MP5 from COD 4, or I'm gonna go on the FAMAS from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. Go on, the Akimbo 1887s. What happens, obviously, before the nerf? What happens when they're the next set of guns that are now for our download? Now you're at a huge disadvantage if you don't download them. So, what does this actually mean? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to have a group of people that, and they're the same mindset as boosters, that can't be asked to do the work to actually achieve it. You know, some people might go this whole Call of Duty and not reach Prestige Master. That's fine, but they work their way towards it. Some people, myself included, will probably never get the 30 kills without dying. Certainly as I play primarily TDM. Some people, you know, getting the 7 kills, or the 8 kills, or whatever, the big multi-mega kills, you won't get them. Okay, I'm cool with that. That's the whole part of, when I see somebody with it, I should think, fair play. He had a really good run of luck, or whatever, you know, or he's got amazing skill. That's fantastic. But already, boosters ruin that, because you look at somebody with a nuked emblem, and I've said this in previous videos, you see Xcal. Xcalazor is probably my favourite commentator on YouTube, and also, I think, one of the best pub stomping commentators there is out there. The guy is phenomenal. And I saw him with the nuclear emblem and was like, fuck's sake. And then all of a sudden I was like, whoa, no, you're watching a video where he gets 30 kills easily. You know he got that legit, but they've diminished it. It means nothing. So all of a sudden, if you're giving away diamond camos, you're giving away all of these things, prestige, you're giving away emblems for stuff, all of a sudden it means nothing. Having all these things doesn't mean fuck all. Therefore, trying to achieve them legit doesn't mean fuck all, because people will see it and they'll go, ah, fuck it, but he hasn't earned that, he's probably bought it. Certainly if it's a particularly hard one. So your achievement means nothing, even though you tried to get it legit. Some people won't want to buy the DLC guns, so let's go into the COD of the future. A load of people have Prestige Master day after release. A load of people have the latest Striker or whatever after it's been released on micro DLC. So you don't have it. They've got all the emblems, all the camos, they've got everything. All of a sudden, you're left with a game where either you've bought everything, so what is there left to do, or you're faced with people that have bought all of this stuff, they've got all these DSL weapons, and they're killing you every 2 seconds, and there's no point you playing. So on one side, people have bought everything, and on the other side, you can't be asked to work to get anything because it means nothing anyway. So what are you left with? You're left with a game that has horrendous hit detection, that has horrendous lag issues because of lag comp and whatever else, and at the end of the day, a game that somebody stopped caring about a long time ago, and that is unfortunately my sad prediction for Call of Duty. Maybe not next year, maybe not a year after, maybe in 5 years' time, whatever. But eventually, to answer the question, what will kill Call of Duty? Easy. Call of Duty will kill Call of Duty. Peace out, guys.